2003, my son accepted Islam, and he came back home to Jersey, to Newark, for a business trip, him and his boss at the time, the music producer. So, I'm a Muslim. He says, okay, so to me, it doesn't matter. As long as you're not a thief, you don't do the wrong thing, you do the right thing, you're not homosexual, you don't steal, you don't kill, religion to me doesn't matter. Whatever you want to be, that's fine. I was a Catholic at the time, and I accept him as a Muslim. And he brought me the Quran. He sent me, he gave me the Quran. So that's when I learned about about Islam, And he gave me some books, which was the hadiths about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So I learned a bit about Islam when I was in Jersey, right? So when I came to Florida, he invited me to come to Florida. We moved to Florida. I packed everything, all my tools. We moved to Orlando, Florida. And the producer, he had a big house, a mansion, very, a big house, he and Dr. Phillips. And they needed it to remodel because he wanted to sell the house. So me doing the construction, I started working for him. That's when my son, this time when I work in a house, they were going for Jum'ah, they were going for prayer. I was asking them.
So where was this producer from?
He's from Orlando.
Yeah, but what was his origin? Was he also a new Muslim, a convert, or?
Yes, he was from Jersey. I mean, he's from Jersey, but he moved to Florida. I don't know when. I cannot tell you what. But he was in Florida a long time.
But do you know if he was also a new Muslim?
Yes, he reverted to Islam, yes.
Oh,
he was a new Muslim, yes.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, but being a producer and then become a Muslim, alhamdulillah, my son got the chance to knock on his door for a job. And alhamdulillah, my son today is out of the music business. He no longer do music because he's in construction too. Because in Jersey, when he was a kid, he was working for me before he went to college. And doing college, when he was coming back home, I taught him how to do construction, So after college, after he graduated from college, and then accepted Islam, he no longer want to do the music business. So he went back to construction with me. So we opened a construction company, which he still have the construction company since 2005, I believe. We opened a company, yeah. As soon as we moved to Florida, we opened a company, and he stopped being a music producer. So, mashallah, alhamdulillah, within the time I came to Florida, like I said, I went to remodel the producer's house, and every day they were going to the mosque. Now they will leave me at the house, and my work is working by myself. When they'll come back, I would ask them, "Where you guys go?" And we went to the mosque. Okay, so, and after work, the producer would give me dawah, would talk about Islam. To me, again, it was the music in my ears. It was somebody blowing the horn. I really didn't want to be bothered to revert at the time, And this was like 6 months, they'll keep on doing the same thing. They'll go to Jum'ah. And one day I says, you know what? I'll go to the mosque and see what happens, Because my son would talk to me at home, because we lived together before he got married. And I listen, but to me it was still, I'm a Catholic, I'm convicted to be a Catholic, because that was my mom's religion. And I love to be a Catholic because I wanted to be closer to Allah, So one day they took me to the masjid after, I think it was, not Isha, was Isha. And they got me a chair sitting in the back. I don't know if you know Jama Masjid.
Yes.
In Orlando.
Yes.
They put a chair all the way in the back to me, sit down. And they went and prayed. I see them pray, Allahu Akbar. They're going down to their knees and put their heads in the ground. I said, wow, this looks great, man. I want to try to do the same thing, And after prayer, one old brother was coming out to greet me because he know my son, and then my son introduced me to him, And he said, I asked him, can I pray with you guys? And he told me, no, you cannot pray unless you become a Muslim. And then I said, how can I become a Muslim? And he said, well, you have to take Shahada. I said, what's the Shahada? What's that? I said, well, you have to, accept Islam, do the what do you call the testament of faith to Islam. I said, okay, let's do it. And then I took my Shahada, mashallah, alhamdulillah.